The All News Morning Show. Early voting is over, and now the rush is on to get ready for Election Day tomorrow. I'm WOKV Stephen Ponson with how you can save a little extra time if you still need to get out and vote.
Even as we all practice social distancing, emergencies still happen. Accidents, injuries, and conditions like strokes and heart attacks all require immediate attention, and they can get worse if not treated. Emergency rooms throughout the area are open 24 hours a day to evaluate and treat serious medical emergencies, all while using precautions to decrease exposure to COVID-19. UF Health ER physicians remind you not to wait. In an emergency, call 911 or go to your nearest emergency room.
Looking online for a garage door company but don't know who to trust? That's easy. Trust the original, the Overhead Door Company of Jacksonville. Look, any schmo with a website can say they're an overhead door company, but there's only one original overhead door company of Jacksonville, and that's the Overhead Door Company of Jacksonville. Find us online at ohdoorjacksonville.com. The genuine, the original, the Overhead Door Company of Jacksonville. Just look for the red ribbon in our logo.
Hi, this is Dale Murray at Murray Ford Superstore in Stark and Kingsland, where we still believe the customer's number one, because at Murray Ford Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam! Come see why everybody's driving to Murray Ford Superstore to purchase their new vehicle, where every customer gets a 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified new vehicle. Shazam! Don't be fooled paying those big city prices to those big city dealers so they can pay for those big city dealerships. We call that fast talking mumbo jumbo down here. Nobody beats our prices, and I mean nobody. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com because you deserve the best deal. That's right, and we'll trade anything from old wing sets to swing sets because that's just how we roll. Be American, buy American, buy Murray Ford Superstores. Come see me, Dale Murray, in Stark or Kingsland. I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
This is 104.5 WOKV, Jacksonville's news and talk.
Live team coverage starts now.
Approaching 8:30, good morning. Welcome to the Monday edition of Jacksonville's Morning News. Familiar weather story, hot and humid in the low 90s, afternoon showers and thunderstorms. If we'll see increased coverage and intensity of storms this week in a full 5-day forecast just ahead. Here are the three big things you need to know as you take on this Monday. Political battle over slowdowns in mail delivery has now pushed Speaker Nancy Pelosi to call the House back into session this week. The look, the feel, and the sound of the Democratic National Convention getting underway tonight is going to be far different as it's held virtually. We'll hear from Bernie Sanders and former First Lady Michelle Obama today. We'll have live coverage for you tonight and every weeknight this week at 8 o'clock. Our top local story, the rush is on to get ready for Election Day tomorrow. You Decide 2020 team coverage begins. In St. Johns County, Supervisor of Elections Vicki Oakes tells me today is usually a busy day with voting equipment getting delivered and set up at polling places. And workers have to set up voting booths later in the afternoon as well.
Runs a lot more smoothly if they can do some preliminary setup for their polling places.
In order to save time, she suggests having your sample ballot with you and your ID ready ahead of voting. Stephen Ponson, 104.5 WOKV. Our election night coverage begins tomorrow during Jacksonville's evening news at 6. You can listen live here on the radio and at the 104.5 WOKV app with early voting now in the books. WOKV's Joe Daraskovich continues our team coverage.
Nassau County leads the area in percentage of active voters that participated in early voting, with a quarter of voters casting ballots already. By number of voters, Duval County led the way with more than 95,000 ballots cast, which is just 15% of all voters. In Clay County, there were more than 29,000 ballots cast in the early voting period, which is close to 19% of voters. In St. Johns County, of the 200,000 active eligible voters, close to 39,000 voters have weighed in already. That's just over 19%. Joe Daraskovich.